Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and this is Keeping Up with CG Davies. Who, if you're a new subscriber, welcome. My name is Davies Oluwadabobomi. I'm a current Erasmus Mundus scholar in France, but I'll be relocating to Poland very soon as my semester in France is over. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for always tuning into my channel. I really do appreciate you guys. Thank you. And thank you for reaching 1,000 subscribers. Where I think we are currently on 1.260. I'm not too sure, but thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching our YouTube channel, my YouTube channel. I'm really grateful. So today, I will be talking about, if you're watching my video for the very first time, please do not forget to subscribe, like, share, watch to your family members. It will do a lot. Let them be informed about ERASMUS Mundus and how it is easy to get the scholarship. Yes, it's easy to get the scholarship. You just need to position yourself in the right way. Yeah, and you're going to get scholarship, right guidance rather. So today's video is going to be talking about my cultural shock. Especially the academic parts. I'm going to get there. So my first cultural shock will be when I got to France. I noticed that a lot of people mind their business. They don't really care much about you. Although I didn't experience any racism, even if I did, I don't think I noticed it. Yeah, because sometimes you enter the bus, people will stand up and look at you like, okay, sure, all right. But I don't really care because I'm like, oh, free seats, I'll sit down. So I won't say I experienced a violent one. So I noticed that a lot of people do not care about you. They mind their business. They coming from where I'm coming from, Nigeria. Not the same, they mind our business. Not that we don't mind our business, but they care. I don't know how to put it, but it's entirely different when you come over here. Yeah. So I go here, my luggage, they dropped it somewhere where I could not even go to my house that I paid for. There was this old woman that was just looking at me. I thought she was going to ask me, okay, why are you going to in French? At least I'll be able to understand that, yeah. But she did not ask me. So I just felt that it was honestly, I felt somehow because I was like, how am I going to get home? How am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? But thank God I was able to find the international relation officer like in my school. Oh my god, these people, they really tried. So she carried me from where I was to my house. She even helped me to carry my bag because international relations, they were so helpful. That is the truth. The second cultural shock is the fact that when I went to the city center, knowing fully well that these things, it's too much. I went to the city center. I noticed that a lot of people smoke. Coming from Nigeria, you get the people that smoke. They don't really care much about their health, or they don't care generally about moving forward. But over here, everybody smoke. Not me. Like, you see your lecturers, you see people you don't even know, they smoke and all that. I was amazed because I'm fully aware of the effects of smoking. I know the effect of actually smoking, constantly, what it can do to your lungs and everything, but they don't really care. I think it's due to the weather, but I'm not too sure if it's due to the weather. But yes, and they're addicted to it, so it's really hard for people to like stop smoking. But oh my god, you oh my god, there's no how you won't see people smoking in a day. I have a friend, I go to his house, I see his roommates, they always smoke. So whenever I'm entering, I always try to like cover my nose so that I don't die before my time, because I heard that, or I've read that it's more harmful to people that inhale the smell, the fumes and everything, than people that actually take it in like that and everything. So that's the second one. The third one would be when I went to the supermarket to buy things like groceries, potato and all that. I noticed that you have to pay for your bag, like you're paying for it, and I don't always know why. Each time I go to buy things, I forget to carry bags. Like in my room now, I have like bags, because I'm always, it's probably because whenever I go to class and I'm like, something will just tell me, Grace, you can't cook pepper soup today or chicken. It's not as if I planned it. I might plan to cook something else, but I will just say no, this is not what I'm going to cook. At the end of the day, I was just seeing myself going to the supermarket, I'll buy it and I'll still buy back. It's always annoying, but I'm always doing it. But because the bag is just 0.112 cents, yeah, 12 cents. And I'm like, doesn't really matter, but sometimes I'm always pissed because if I gather the money that I've used, I can use to buy at least one orange drink for myself. So that's like the third cultural shock for me, because in Nigeria they give you back. If they don't give you back, you said you ask like, say you'll be like, sure, you want me to carry this bag alone? Like, do you want me to like carry the bag? Do you want me to carry the things I bought from you alone without putting inside nylon? That was like my third cultural shock. The fourth one would be, oh my god, the academic year. The educational system in France is different. It's different from Baba Blue. It's different. When I mean something is different, it's entirely different. The grading system is different. The university I did my first semester in, they grade according to, like, I think 10% is percentage of the class, get A, 25 is for B, 25 for C, something like that. So that's how they grade over here. Or sometimes 16/20, depending on how it is. But generally in the school, they grade you 10% A gets A, 25% gets B, and all that. So you know that your grades depend on other people's grade. So it's more like they're trying to create a toxic kind of environment for people, not like they're competing or something like that. But I'm thankful to God that my department or my classmates were not that kind of people that were toxic. We're all helpful to each other, and that's one thing I like about my course mates. Yeah, they help each other whenever there's something we don't understand. People ask in the group, okay, how can I do this and all that. So nobody's trying to create this kind of toxic environment. So we don't really care. We just do our part and leave the rest. The hours we take, like the lectures, it's a lot. Sometimes you can have like 3 hours classes, 3 to 4, 5, 6 hours. I remember we had 6 hours lecture, like 6 hours. 6 hours, just one course period, just one course. And I was like, how do you people want me to understand? Because I'm someone that eats a lot. If I don't eat, it's more like I'm wasting my time in class, because I'm a glutton, but I understand when my tummy is filled up with food. So it's kind of, I would say it's annoying if I don't eat. So it's more like I'm wasting my time in class, because I'm like, what is this lecturer saying? What am I going to do? How am I going to go about it? So what I do in order to counter that, I record the classes, then I leave to buy something, or sometimes if I'm not able to leave, I just look at myself and thank God, 6 hours will go soon. So you have just 6 hours. You have 6 hours. Sometimes you have 4 hours for a particular course. So, but something they do is that they give you 10 minutes breaks in between the 4 hours or something, 10 minutes. But it's still not enough, because most times you're tired, your brain is saturated, you just want to go back home to sleep, sleep, rest, eat, and all that. So it's something I found very different from where I'm coming from. Their exams, you have to write everything. It's different from where I'm coming from, where they'll give you 6 questions to answer 4, but here you answer everything and your time is just 1 hour 30 minutes. In my place, you write, if it's a 3-unit course, you're going to be given 3 hours to write, or 2 hours 30 minutes to write the exam. That's what they do. But over here, you have 6 units, 6 ECTs, and they'll give you 1 hour 30 minutes to complete your exams. And the exams is different, because they're going to do a reflection questions. It's more like a reflection questions to ask you, what do you understand? Not everyone you understand, how can you apply it? Like, they'll create a scenario, so it's just scenario based on your understanding of what they've taught you. You will not have to use it to answer the question, because more like a scenario application question kind of question. So meaning you have to think before you answer. So I remember writing an exam, because we're done with our semester, we're supposed to go to Poland. That's why you can see my room is kind of empty. I've packed everything basically. So this time around, you just have to, during the exam, one exam like that, I noticed I was reading the second section was kind of difficult for me, because I saw that it was had to do with reflection, and it took time. Reflection, you have to think. You have the your understanding of what the topic is all about, but you have to write it down. After writing it down, you still have to think on how you can apply it, because you're thinking. And it was, I think, 6 reflection questions. Oh my god, I realized that I could not answer 3 questions from it. The lecturer said 10 minutes more. I, I did not time myself for that exam because I don't know what happened to me, but I did not time myself. So when she said 10 minutes more and I had like 3 questions left, the only good thing about it is that I was able to write fast. I know how to write fast, and I already written down what I wanted to write inside the colored paper we were offered in the exam. So I just wrote it down fast because I'm like, I'm not ready to fail. But thank God I had a good grade there. But it's different. The stress is the it's stressful for people that are not used to the system. Honest truth is that I'm not used to the system, so my classmates are not used to the system. It's only people that are from the European Union that are okay with the system because they are used to it, and it's what they've been doing from the very beginning. And I was like, this is totally different. So if they give you 1 hour 30 minutes, you cannot say, I beg, please sir, just give us 10 minutes, add 10 minutes. No, that 1 hour 30 minutes, 1 hour 30 minutes, you'll take your shit. That's how it is over here. So you just have to adapt to the new system and learn what you've learned in your former university. The good thing about it is that you can adapt, you can scale through, you can get good grade regardless. Just try to. It took me time to adapt to the system. I didn't stay adapt to the system because I just adapt. When I mean adapt, I'm talking about adapt to the system because it's something about you unlearning things that you've learned from your school days. So you get to a new country, you're trying to like understand what you're doing. It's honestly it's a lot, but I'm grateful to God that I was able to have a good grade regardless of anything, because of the stress, how we're writing field trip reports, reading articles every week, doing presentations, and over here your final exams are just a certain mark from the total. So your final exam might just be 30 marks and you'll have like good projects, or you have field trip, it's going to be like 60%, or you have like 70 rather than 30%, depending on how your lecturer decides to go about it. It depends. It's not like, and there's no standard in my school. I don't know about other schools, but in my school there's no like standard for asking questions. Any lecturer can just decide to ask these questions, and you don't know what the next lecturer will ask, because in my place they vet the kind of question you ask students. So they have to make it homogenized. They have to like make everybody ask. I'm not meaning the same question, but the structure of the question is homogenized, where everybody just tries to understand you understand what the lecturer expect, what is expected of you in the exam and everything. But yeah, it's different. So you can have 1 mark and he might just get 0.25 because you explain, but lecturer won't give you your full mark. They are reserved when giving grades or giving marks. Reserved, yes. They don't really give marks like that. Yeah, they are reserved. And yes, I think that's why it's very difficult or it's not quite easy to get A. And being the grading system over here, you can get a B, but I'm not sure. You can also get an A because I had A too. So you can get A if you want to, but you just have to do more work, basically. Another thing is, as an Erasmus Mundus scholar and prospective Erasmus Mundus scholar, this is my advice to you, especially the prospective. When coming into the program, please do not try to compare yourself with people. That is something that will not allow you to excel well. So try to realize that you're all from different backgrounds. You're from this background, you're from this background. So do not try to compare yourself with someone that is able to answer questions in class and you don't know what is going on. Just try to learn, go back, read, and leave the rest. Don't try to compare yourself. Comparing yourself with people is you're killing yourself. Basically, you're trying to kill yourself. Why are you trying to compare yourself? You don't know with the person's educational system. You don't even know with the person's school. You know nothing. So do not try to compare yourself with people. Do your best. Read and go back home. Read, understand, go back home to read. Read. Also have fun. Because the Erasmus program is not just about you reading, although they don't really give you time to even have fun. So please create time to have fun. This semester, I traveled, I felt ill. I was sick during the exam. Just few people knew that I was not feeling fine, because I don't like telling people that I'm not feeling fine, because what will you do for me? You only tell me sorry, take care of yourself, you take the sickness away from me. No. So a few people that know that actually care about me, that I told that I was not feeling fine, that hopefully that I was going to get better. But now, as you can see, your baby girl is feeling fine. Yeah. So we thank God. So my advice to you all, prospective scholars, it's not going to be easy at first, but you can scale through. Get the knowledge, get the skills. Do not compare yourself with people, and you're good to go. It's wanting to get the Erasmus scholarship. It's wanting to sustain it. When I mean sustain, it's wanting to keep the good work. Basically, like getting good grade or trying your best to have a good grade, because you're going to be stressed. You're going to be tried. You're going to cry. You're going to feel bad. I don't know how many times I cried, but yes, see me. I'm still here. I'm happy. I'm still okay. I've recovered from all the stress because I'm resting. Now, I want to work. I want to write. I want to start writing. Just imagine, because they're building you up to be, not to be useless, but to be useful. Now that we're on holiday, you see most of us still doing something else, like either reading, doing something, or helping other people to fulfill their SOP. So that's how it is. It's just a training, and by the end of this the semester or the end of the program, you realize that you're not the same person that came to the program. You're not entirely different. You're now a refined person that can adapt to any situation. That is just the truth. And I hope I've been able to tell you that coming to Europe is not that easy, but it's easy because you just need to adapt, understand the system, do not compare yourself with people, and your Erasmus Mundus trip or journey will be fun and enjoyable. You will like it. So we have come to the end of this video, and my next video I'll be talking about the interview questions. Where are you? What the questions to expect when you are called for an interview in my program, and on how you can possibly answer the questions. So how you can answer the interview questions, your response, and what it is. Please do not forget to like, share, comment, subscribe to this YouTube channel. Please let people know about this channel. So thank you. I know it's long, but thank you for always waiting for my videos. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. So now this is my sign-on video. Thank you very much. Bye. See you in my next video where I'll be talking about the interview questions and how you can ace it. Yeah.